Hey everyone, if you're looking for a way to bring the arcade home without taking up half your living room, this Hathaway Logan 7-foot pool table combo might just be the perfect fit. It's one of those pieces that can switch between pool, air hockey, and a poker table, which is pretty handy if you've got limited space but still want to keep the fun going. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I know what you're thinking, how does one table actually do all that without feeling flimsy or falling apart after a few games? Well, after setting this up in my basement, I can tell you it's built solid. The frame is made of that sturdy engineered wood you'd expect from a proper pool table, and the felt on the pool side is smooth and grippy, not that cheap stuff that pills after a week. The air hockey surface is slick but not too fast, so it's actually fun for kids and adults alike, and the poker table side has a nice felt finish that doesn't crease when you fold it out. It's one of those things where the quality really shows once you start playing. One of the best parts is how it solves the storage problem. I live in a small apartment, so having a full-size pool table just isn't an option. But this thing folds up into a sleek cabinet that looks like a sideboard when it's closed. The whole thing is about 7 feet long when set up, but when you're done, it tucks away neatly against the wall. The benches even fold and store inside the cabinet, so you're not left with a pile of random parts taking up space. It's perfect for someone who wants to entertain but doesn't want a permanent game room. I also like that it comes with everything you need right out of the box. You get the cues, the balls, the air hockey mallets, pucks, and even the poker chips and cards. That's a huge plus because you don't have to run around trying to find matching accessories. The cues are decent for casual play, though if you're a serious pool player, you might want to upgrade later. But for family game nights or hanging out with friends, they work just fine. The air hockey paddles are light but sturdy, and the pucks glide smoothly across the table. It's the kind of setup that lets you start playing immediately without any extra hassle. Another thing worth mentioning is how well it holds up to regular use. I've had mine for a few months now, and the felt still looks brand new, the wood hasn't warped, and the hinges on the folding parts still move smoothly. That's a big deal because I've owned other combo tables that started to sag or squeak after just a few weeks. This one feels like it's built to last, which is important when you're dropping a chunk of change on something like this. It's not the cheapest option out there, but when you consider that it replaces 3 separate game tables, the value starts to make sense. Now, I should mention a couple of things that might not be perfect for everyone. First, the poker table side is a bit narrow if you're used to a full-size table. It's fine for casual games with a few friends, but if you're planning on hosting big poker nights, you might feel a little cramped. Second, while the air hockey is fun, it's not as fast or responsive as a dedicated air hockey table. It's more of a casual setup than a pro-level experience. But honestly, for the price and the space it saves, those are pretty minor trade-offs. If you're someone who loves entertaining but doesn't have the room for multiple game tables, this Hathaway Logan combo is a solid choice. It's well built, easy to store, and comes with everything you need to start playing right away. Whether you're into pool, air hockey, or poker, it's a versatile setup that can adapt to whatever you're in the mood for. Plus, it looks a lot more expensive than it actually is, which is always a nice bonus. So if you're on the fence about whether this is the right table for you, I'd say give it a shot. It's not going to replace a high-end pool table or a dedicated air hockey setup, but it's a great all-in-one solution for casual play and family fun. Check it out using the link below if you want to see the current price and any available discounts. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.